line of the NFL season, and great to get off to a winning note there with the Thursday night football teaser. Never in doubt on that one, right? But like I say, luck goes both ways in sports betting, and luck found us on Thursday night, so let's look to carry that luck into Sunday. 5 total picks, and we start like I always do with my 6-point teaser, where we will pair the Ravens down to a pick with the Rams down to minus a single point, so getting both teams inside the key numbers here. Very basic teaser strategy. Take a look at Ravens versus Vikings, and the Ravens has some key edges in this one. Plus, they're very good after their bye under John Harbaugh. They've gone 10-3 straight up after their bye. They are 5th in yards per rush attempt. The Vikings 27th in yards per rush allowed. Vikings are allowing the 4th highest quarterback pressure percentage. Baltimore creating the 6th most, so I love those edges for the Ravens in that one. Then we take a look at the Sunday night football game. I think the Rams offense is going to feast on this Titans defense. Number 1 in yards per play for the Rams versus 22nd in yards per play allowed for the Titans. Rams top 3 in passing plays of 20 plus and 40 plus yards. Tennessee defense struggling in each of those categories. Then you take a look at prime time. Sean McVay, he's going to be broing out on the sideline here. The Rams are 12-2 against the spread in their last 14 night games. So Rams on a 6-point teaser. Next up, my favorite spread bet of the week comes from the game with the biggest spread of the week. I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills minus 14.5 points in Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Oh my God. So this is the mismatch of the season. We won't find a greater disparity between teams all year. And don't worry about this big number, right? The Bills are accustomed to winning by more than 2 touchdowns. They already have 5 wins of 15 or more points so far this season. They have major edges everywhere. Let's rip through a few of them here. Net yards per play, 1st versus 27th. Third down conversion percentage, 2nd versus 31st. Opponent completion percentage, 1st versus 31st. QB pressure created, 1st versus 28th. Passing plays of 20 plus yards allowed, 1st versus 30th. Oh my God. And some people don't like these big numbers. You know, it's a look ahead spot. It's a letdown spot. It's a trap spot. It isn't any of these for Buffalo here. You know, they're not playing on Thursday night football. This upcoming week, they have the Jets on Sunday, and they have no excuse to take their foot off the gas. You know, they're coming off a game versus the Dolphins where they didn't look too great through the first 3 quarters of that game, so I like them to take care of business. Bills, minus 14. Next up, we got a 3-pack of totals, starting with Vikings versus Ravens. Let's hop back into this game. Total set at 50. Boom! I like the over. Both are connecting on big plays here this season. This means big chunks of yards in very little time, both in the top 10 in passing plays of 20-plus yards. Ravens have allowed the 6th most passing plays of 20-plus yards. Vikings are struggling versus the run, as I pointed out before, 27th in yards per rush allowed. So I think Baltimore will be able to move the ball up and down the field with ease here. Then we take a look at some home-away over trends that, quite simply, I cannot ignore. The total has gone over in 5 straight Minnesota road games. Average combined score of 67.4 in those games. And then we take a look at the Ravens at home. The over has hit in 7 of their last 9. Average combined score 52.89. So over 50 for Vikings versus Ravens. Next up, my favorite under bet of the weekend. We get the Raiders taking on the Giants in New Jersey. We got a total of 47. Boom, I am on the under here. Neither team can run the football. Expect a lot of stalled drives. The offenses might have some trouble getting going here. 26th and 31st in yards per rush attempt for these teams. The Raiders defense is very underrated. This is the best unit of all the units that's going to be on the field here Sunday in this game. They come into the week 4th in yards per play allowed, 8th in third down defense, creating the 6th most quarterback pressure, and they are taking on a Giants team that scored just 17 points versus a pathetic Kansas City Chiefs defense there on Monday Night Football. Then a major under trend for the Giants that, quite simply, I cannot ignore. They are 0-7-1 to the under in their last 8 games at home. Average combined score, this is what's most important, of just 36.6 in those games. So give me under 47 for Raiders versus Giants. Next up, another over bet. We got Chargers versus Eagles. We got a total of 49.5. And like I said, boom, I am on the over here. So we got some major strengths versus major weaknesses in this game. Eagles are 3rd in yards per rush. Chargers are dead last in yards per rush allowed. Chargers are 7th in passing yards per game with the 4th highest passing play percentage. Eagles are dead last in opponent completion percentage. Each of these teams is struggling on third down, 26th and 28th in opponent third down conversion percentage. Expect red zone success, so touchdowns, not field goal attempts when they get in close, right? Each putting up decent numbers in the red zone in terms of TD conversion percentage, both struggling in that category defensively. All right, so there you have it, my 5 best bets of the weekend and my tip for the weekend. So a lot of you guys probably gonna find yourself out at the bowling alley, right? And let's face it, let's call it what it is. Let's not sugarcoat it. Sure, there's some decent people in the bowling community, but there's also a lot of undesirable individuals. You're probably gonna find yourself in the bathroom and someone is gonna present to you, try to sell you a hit of LSD, a cheap hit of acid. I challenge you, I dare you to say no. Stick to the bird, because some of these bowling alley people quite simply cannot be trusted. So there you have it. Good luck to you on Sunday, unless you are fading my picks. Give this video a like if you like it. Make sure you are subscribing to this channel. And as always, keep chasing that paper. Woo!
Everybody wanna pour it up. Everybody wanna pour it up. Everybody wanna pour it up. Everybody wanna pour it up.